Hi friends, Living Fit with Laura on this very, very cold, blustery early morning 2-mile run. Let's say the prayer with me. I will continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind me those things that lie behind. I will not criticize, curse, condemn, or compare my life. Wanted to talk briefly about the eye disease and the what if disease. Two diseases that are so common for all of us. I do it. I have, I catch myself now, but I definitely have the what if disease, meaning that I find myself making myself sick with worry. What if this? What if that? Now that I'm older, and I'm more and more aware of the transient nature of this world, the impermanence, the lack of stability in this culture, in a job, in relationships on the job, what I call situational relationships. The fact of the matter is, it is a rare occasion when we have friends at work. Most relationships that we build at work are situational, meaning that if the job changes, if management changes, or if you get laid off, the relationship also evaporates. That's very, very normal. So I've been talking about loss. I've been talking about staying stable in the midst of loss, based on our focus and what we worship and staying out of the little me bubble. Now I'm going to talk about, excuse me, I'm going to talk about the eye disease and the what if disease. So we catch ourselves, when we have the eye disease, then we catch ourselves because we realize most of our sentences begin with I. We don't want to focus on me, I. It is a big, beautiful world, and we are unable to see the tears on another person's face if it is all about us, if we are self-centered. The culture today, and quote-unquote mainstream therapy today, does encourage us to be self-centered and encourage us to be focused on our feelings. How does that feel? How does this feel? Focus on the past, stay in the little me bubble. And it is a very, very small way to live. So I'd like to encourage us not to do that. The other type of disease is the what if disease. Especially, well, any of us can do it, right? What if this? What if that? I find myself having the what if disease more and more. Now that I'm a little bit older, have had more birthdays, and I'm more aware of the impermanence of our lives on this physical planet. I'm more aware of the fact that I'm at the childhood part of my old age. When we are in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, most of us are busy building our career and, raising a family. Then 50s and 60s, we are retiring, we're settling down. That is the beginning part, the early stages, kind of the childhood of our elder years. So I find myself worrying about this, worrying about that, what if this, what if that. And then I realize to myself that worry has stolen the joy out of this day. We can worry ourselves sick, and we can then realize that worry steals the joy out of this day. We need to be fully present in today and realize that there's so much that we cannot control about the future. We cannot control people, places, or things. Oops. Sorry. What we can control is our attitude. What we can control is the decision to stay sane, stable, serene, and strong because of our focus. Sorry, I dropped my phone. What we can control is our focus, our attitude, which are huge. And we can decide not to have the what if disease, and worry ourselves to death and be unable to enjoy this day, this moment, these 24 hours. The biggest is physical ailments of many people today are, in fact, anxiety and depression. Very, very common. And I'd like to encourage us to realize that much of our depression and anxiety can be self-imposed by the choice, and again I say choice, to worry ourselves to death. We must continue moving forward on this day to the things that lie ahead, putting behind us those things that lie behind. And when we find ourselves having the eye disease, that is a simple shift from the little me bubble to opening our eyes and thinking about other people. When we find ourselves having the what if disease, it is a simple decision to realize that many of our worries are about things that we have no control, and that we must live this day well and trust. Who do we trust? We trust in our living God. We realize that there's a bigger picture than what we see on this earth. We say to ourselves, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. When we say that, I shall not want, that is a huge, powerful statement. I shall, meaning I intend. The Lord is my shepherd, present tense. I shall not want. We have decided not to want. We have decided not to be, quote unquote, insecure or needy. Say with me, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He lays me down in green pastures. He restores my soul. We enjoy the quietness of the presence of our God. We enjoy the quietness and the reality of the presence of our living God. We choose to step out of the little me bubble and not succumb to eye disease. And we choose, likewise, to be aware and be mindful that we are worrying about many things that we cannot control, people, places, and circumstance, aside from these 24 hours that we have today when we have the what if disease. So Living Fit with Laura, everyone get your exercise. I've got my snow boots. I've got 2 pairs of gloves. I've got fleece. I've got fleece underneath my Helly Hansen coat. And I'm going to have the rest of my 2-mile run with Pixie and Blossom. I'm going to have a wonderful day because I've decided to. Because I've decided not to live in the little me bubble. I've decided not to have a pity party picnic for one. I have decided not to succumb to the very human disease called eye disease, eye this, eye that, and also the what if disease, because I want to enjoy this day. This is the day my Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad. The Lord is my shepherd, is present tense. I shall not want. Shall is a very, very powerful command. It is a decision. I shall not be in want. So everyone have a wonderful day with me. Let's get out and get our exercise. Let's live well, knowing that we are sane, stable, serene, and strong because of who we worship. We worship the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Because of our focus is off ourselves, and because of our habits of daily exercise, healthy food, and our mental health of forgiveness towards ourselves and others. Awesome. Keep it up. I'm proud of you.